Welcome to the President's Diary, a weekly program where we highlight the work of His Excellency Dr. President Irfaan Ali. As thousands of Guyanese continue to be affected by floods across the country, President Ali on Sunday, June 6, visited several communities in Region 2, Pomeroon, Suriname, as part of his national flood assessment efforts. Stops were made in Kariwab, St. Monica's Mission, Kabakaburi, Adams Creek, Siriki, Jackalow, Martindale, Marlborough, and Hackney. During the visits, the President interacted with the residents, listened to their concerns, and promised his government's full support to help them return to some level of normalcy.
Let me assure you as President, and that is why I want to be here. I want to personally assure you that the government is going to help you to return to your livelihood. We're going to help you through this difficult time. Do not worry about that.
He was accompanied by Minister of Agriculture, the Honorable Zulfikar Mustafa, Minister of Local Government and Regional Development, the Honorable Nigel Ndaramlal, Chief of Staff of the Guyana Defence Force, Brigadier Godfrey Bess, Director General of the Civil Defence Commission, Lieutenant Colonel Kester Craig, Head of the National Drainage and Irrigation Authority, Mr. Lionel Wordsworth, and representatives from the region, including the regional chairman. Following his visit to the Pomeroon, President Ali ordered a complete evaluation of all the health centers in that area. During the head of state's visit to the region, he was informed by residents that the health center at Hackney is often without medical supplies. As a result, the head of state requested the presence of the community's health worker to explain the situation. The representative said while there is a shortage, no requisition for medical supplies was sent to the region as of recent. President Ali on Monday told the United Nations high-level meeting on HIV that Guyana is fully committed to providing universal access to prevent the spread and to treat and care for every person living with HIV or likely to be affected by HIV infection.
Guyana's HIV program results are among the best in the Caribbean. A total of 95% of those living with HIV has been diagnosed. 73% who are aware of their HIV status are on treatment, and almost 9 out of every 10 of these were virally suppressed. Over the last 20 years, Guyana has reduced new HIV infections by more than half. While impressive, like many countries around the world, we came close but missed the UN 2020 90-90-90 targets. In the 2021-2025 period, Guyana is committed to reaching the new UN AIDS Global 95-95-95 goal.
The head of state told the high-level meeting that Guyana has taken immediate steps to ensure care and assistance are given to those who need it.
Guyana has already embarked on a comprehensive pre-exposure prophylaxis program, ensuring that everyone, anywhere in Guyana, who is at risk of an HIV infection can access pre-exposure prophylaxis. Another innovative focus for a comprehensive response is increasing self-testing. We have already integrated testing, diagnosis, and treatment for sexually transmitted diseases in our primary healthcare system. In addition, we are committed to the elimination of gonorrhea and syphilis in our maternal population.
On Tuesday, June 8, the President continued his flood assessment activities in communities across Region 5. The President assured farmers that his government will support them throughout the rebuilding phase as they continue to deal with the effects of flooding.
The livelihood of many Guyanese has been completely wiped out as a result of the flooding. So let me be very clear with you. We are aware of the hardship. We understand what you're going through, and it is because we understand the hardship. I've decided to go all across this country myself to commit to those who are going through this very painful period, to tell them myself that the government will support you, the government will support the farmers in getting back to your feet again.
The President noted that the immediate needs are food, shelter, and access to health facilities, while systems are being put in place to allow for more long-term solutions. On Wednesday, President Ali continued his visits, this time to Region 6, where he announced that the government will be approaching financial institutions and creditors to explore long-term support for farmers affected by the countrywide flooding.
We're scheduling meetings this weekend with the banking system, and what I will also do is ask that we, Zulfi, we meet with the big millers and the great creditors, and we work out to see how they can help, how the government and these people can work together. But that will come after the assessment. We have to understand what is the total picture, the macro picture. We can't speak in isolation.
The president also announced that the Civil Defense Commission has elevated the scale of the disaster, given the number of regions affected and the losses suffered.
Only this morning, the CDC advised, and which we are working on now, that the disaster is a level 2 disaster, so that we can now move the situation to the international community to get international support. It is all across the country, it's enormous. But I want to assure you, and that is why I'm here myself, that we are going to be with you. We're going to help in the rebuilding process.
During Wednesday's outreach in Region 6, the head of state visited 10 villages across the Corentyne coast and engaged residents. President Ali also told them that once the water recedes, government officials will conduct a complete assessment of their losses so that the rebuilding could begin. On Thursday, His Excellency declared a disaster in the Cooperative Republic of Guyana by virtue of flooding. The Civil Defense Commission has advised that the flood situation across the country is now a level 2 disaster. More than 28,000 households are reportedly affected by the current flood, which was a result of excessive rainfall in May. This has been the President's Diary, where we took a look at His Excellency Dr. President Irfaan Ali's week of activities. Thanks for watching. Join us again next week.